Bonjour. Let's talk about how to make sentences negative, aka how to take a positive statement like I like French and make it a negative statement like I don't like French. In English, it's easy. I just put the word don't in front of my action, like we don't travel or she doesn't sing. In French, you have two words that you put around the verb to make it negative. Those two words are ne and pas. So to make a sentence negative in French, you will put the word ne, N-E, ne, in front of the verb and the word pas after it, like a little sandwich around your verb. These are the pieces of bread. Ne pas. If the verb in the middle starts with a vowel, you will have to make a contraction. And instead of ne, you'll have N apostrophe in front so that it flows smoothly. You make contractions in front of short 2 or 3 letter words that end in the letter E, like je or le, or in this case, ne. Here are some examples below. So in English, I don't sing well. I will take the verb and subject je chante, and I'll put ne pas around my verb chante. Je ne chante pas bien. I don't sing well. Another example, you don't think, like don't you think so? The verb is pense, from penser, to think. So I'll say tu ne penses pas. Tu ne penses pas, don't you think? Here are two examples where instead of ne, I have an N apostrophe because my verb starts with a vowel. So we don't like algebra becomes nous n'aimons pas l'algèbre. Nous n'aimons pas l'algèbre. Notice that the N apostrophe almost sounds like there's no break there and you want it to be very flowy and smooth. Nous n'aimons pas l'algèbre. And then they don't study Spanish. Ils n'étudient pas l'espagnol. Now remember, we need two pieces to this. We need the ne in front and the word pas afterwards. You will notice when you hear French people speaking just with their friends colloquially, they're going to drop that ne a lot in spoken French. So if I wanted to say, I don't sing good, I'd say, je chante pas bien. It would be very fast and I would drop the ne. Tu penses pas? Uh, when you're writing, however, and in early levels of French, I recommend keeping the ne because it is supposed to be there. Je ne chante pas bien. Tu ne penses pas. So the ne and the pas, we need both parts. And remember to change ne to an apostrophe if the verb starts with a vowel. Everything else stays the same. You'll conjugate your verb. You'll put any extra words afterwards. It's just that you add ne pas. If you have two verbs in a sentence, so the construction that we learned before where you conjugate one verb like j'aime, j'adore, je déteste, and then you add an infinitive, j'aime travailler, je déteste voyager, j'adore étudier, you'll put ne pas around the first verb, around the one that's conjugated. So if I wanted to say Charmaine doesn't like to work, I'll put ne pas around the one that's conjugated, aka the one that has a different ending. And I won't put ne pas around er, around the infinitive, the unconjugated verb. So Charmaine n'aime pas travailler. Charmaine does not like to work. I don't hate studying. Je ne déteste pas étudier. So I'll put ne pas around my verb, déteste, and then my infinitive verb, the thing I don't hate, just comes afterwards. Je ne déteste pas étudier. That is how you make a simple sentence negative in French, how to say don't or doesn't. And let's practice a little bit. Essayons, let's try. J'aime le café. I like coffee. If you want to say I don't like coffee, what would you say? Je n'aime pas le café. Je n'aime pas le café. Now, again, if you were speaking this with your friends in rapid French, you would say j'aime pas, and it would drop the ne in the sound, but when you're writing it, it is there. Tu étudies beaucoup. You study a lot. Tu étudies beaucoup becomes tu n'étudies pas beaucoup. You don't study a lot. Tu n'étudies pas beaucoup. Elle retrouve des amis. They're meeting up with some friends. Elle retrouve des amis. Where would I put ne and pas? Around retrouve. Elle ne retrouve pas des amis. They're not meeting up with friends. Nous parlons au téléphone. We're talking on the phone. Nous ne parlons pas au téléphone. Ne pas will go around your verb. All the rest of the sentence comes after. Claude forgets his homework. Claude oublie ses devoirs. Ne goes in front. Pas goes after. Ne contracts to N apostrophe. It will look like this. Claude n'oublie pas ses devoirs. Hopefully this was helpful to you to practice with making simple sentences in French negative. You'll put ne and pas like a little sandwich around your verb. If the verb starts with a vowel, bring those words together to be N apostrophe like Claude n'oublie pas ses devoirs. Au revoir.